Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also named Spalai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Darkness over Daggerford. Last episode, we went and cleared out Umgotlik's shrine. Turns out Umgotlik was a lich. Pretty powerful one too. We had a little trouble actually killing him. He was resistant to a lot of damage. But we did manage to deal with him. Now, well, we've got a few things to do, and for that, we're going to head right up to Daggerford first, before we go to Liam's Hold. Because I need to go to Dervol's Bright Blade, because I have items in order to make a powerful hammer.
Yeah.
I found something you'd like to take a look at.
I see the hilt of the Black Hammer and the head to match. That would be a fine weapon for smashing nasty critters in the noggins.
Forge a black hammer for 1,500 gold. Alright, nice and easy. Let's see what this hammer is.
Yeah! 'Tis done. Look here. This be a fine work of iron eater smithing.
Alright, let's see this hammer. The Black Hammer. 1d4 acid damage, dark vision, +2 enhancement bonus, and some unique power on hit. You know, I saved that, where is it? I have Starfire, which is a +1 enhancement bonus and does flare. 1d6 fire damage. This is 1d4 acid damage and dark vision and +2. It's +8. I only need this kind of dagger for, whatever it's called. Okay, I don't need the Press to Umgotlik. I only really need the Starfire in order to deal with trolls. So, I think we can actually sell the hammer.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me see your wares. I need things identified. This club is Big Board with Nail. Attack bonus against Goblinoid, bonus piercing damage, does confusion, and unique power on hit. Let's see, what else we got here? We've got Cloak of Mists. +1 to universal saving throws and Gust of Wind once a day. +4 Cloak of Resistance. That's actually very good. Okay, let me see here. You've got Cloak of Fortification. Is, in general, very good to have. Periapt of Wisdom. I mean, I've got the Scarab of Protection, which gives me a universal bonus. I still want to wear this, because it does look nice. And it's a huge bonus to Persuade, which I like to have. That Cloak of the Mist actually isn't that good. Faker's Crown is Listen, Amplify, Clairaudience, Clairvoyance. Bluff, not as good, actually. Because she never uses Bluff, so you can use the Faker's Crown. We can sell Edge of Uncertainty. Yes, Reagan, you have your sword, which... No, this is actually would have been better. Let's see. The Exaltus Blade. Let me sell the things that I'm not going to be using. Sell the Haste, sell the Emerald, sell the Greenstone. Nobody's going to use that. This can go into here. Nosferat's Blade, nobody's going to use. Blood of the Child, nobody's going to use. Healer's Kit, sell that. Phenolope, Animate Dead, Garnet, Identify, Copper Ring, Copper Necklace, Thieves' Tools, sell all the Venom, Bullet of Smiting, +2 Rapier, Stone Bones, Divine Power, Whip, that, +1 Ring of Protection. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be helpful for anyone. Okay, and I can put you in here for now. And you in here. Let's make determinations. So, Adamantine Helm is +2 armor bonus and +1 concentration. It's a deflection bonus. You've already got that from the Cloak of Fortification. Perfbin, however, you have the Cape of Winter, +2 to improve saving throws and cold resistance. Or I could give you +4 saving throws overall. The cold resistance is nice to have. Penfall's Pot. No. Not worth it to keep. You can take that off. I can give you... Do you get a deflection bonus from this? You do not. It's a concentration bonus. This is bluff. You know what? That actually kind of makes sense. I'll let you wear that. So we're going to sell both of those helmets. Gloves of Discipline I don't need. It's probably worth it to have at least something melee. Door Knocker would be amusing. You're a rogue. I think the Exaltus Blade is a good idea to have as a backup. Reagan doesn't really need another weapon. She's good on that. What is Umberlee's Blessed Band? Summon Water Elemental once a day. I mean, sure. Actually. Okay, I've got the Ring of Force Shield, which is very good. It is giving me a bonus there. You know what? I'll take it. That way I'll summon something every so often when I remember. Oh, damn it, bot. Periapt of Wisdom. I'm the only one who'd really benefit from it, and I think I'm fine with the Scarab of Protection. Gloves of Discipline. So that's parry. I think Discipline is better than parry. So we can sell that. We don't need the Nymph Cloak. Cloak of Mists is not very useful. So I'm going to sell it. Sell Penfall's Pot. Sell the +1 short sword. Sell the Periapt of Wisdom. Interesting as the Black Hammer is, I'm not going to use it because we have a short sword that will be able to do fire damage against trolls if we face any. And I really don't want to deal with trolls. Trolls are bad. Appraisal? I mean, I have Appraisal, but it's not the most important. Lesser Gauntlets of Ogre Power for another point in Strength doesn't actually sound like a bad idea, so screw it. I'll buy it. Replace it with the Gloves of Appraisal. Sell the Gloves of Appraisal. Which only leaves Door Knocker +4. I can sell the Adamantine Helm. Cloak of Fortification remains very good. I'm surprised her armor is so low. You'd think it would be higher. So that's another +6, another +3, plus another... Yeah, that's 3 more. 4 more. 6 more. Okay, yeah, that explains it. All we've got left is Door Knocker, Cloak of Resistance, and the Black Hammer, none of which I really think I need. The Cloak of Resistance +4 is indeed a lot very good. But I love this cold resistance bonus. I think I'm going to sell Door Knocker. And I'm going to sell the Black Hammer. Which only leaves the Cloak of Resistance, which... You know what? I'm going to sell it. The Cold Resistance is really good. The rest of this we don't necessarily need. And I think we're mostly good now. Okay. So that's all sold. Sorry about that, I had to take care of something. With that taken care of, let's go ahead and head back down to town, to our fortress. We have to report in down there. So, Back down to Liam's hold. It would be nice to have a better longsword, maybe a +3, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. I can report in over here that we solved the problem with the things being stolen.
Welcome back. I hope you bring good news regarding the disappearing animals.
I do. The culprits were a tribe of goblins, actually.
Really?
Explain to Hevisar about the goblin kitchens.
Incredible. This is amazing that these goblins could be so organized. Clearly, the orcs are behind all this, and that cannot be good news.
Yes, the orcs certainly seem to be the real culprits here. I do not like the sound of this master either. But do you know, I have a lead that may prove interesting to you. You remember Gazlo from the Happy Cow? Yes, of course. How is he keeping? He is well, thank you for asking. He was here while you were away, in fact, and he had a worrying tale to tell that I believe ties in with your discoveries. Some of the shepherds have reported seeing shadowy forms moving around at nighttime, and to be honest, I had connected it with the cattle rustlers. But I have now received a report from Gazlo that the creatures are orcs, which ties in with the discovery of orcs organizing the goblins. We may have discovered the animal rustling plot, but we do not yet know why they should need to steal livestock in such numbers. Now Gazlo has observed orcs several nights in a row, and we have another lead. So he can point me to a spot where I might stop these orcs and see if I can discover where they're headed. Yes, exactly.
Gazlo has returned to the wild pastures. You will find him with the other shepherds. Talk to him, and he will instruct you on how to intercept these orc bands. I'm sure we are on to something here. Let me know what you discover.
Indeed. That will be our next task. Find out what's going on with the orcs in charge. And can I get this solved? With the mayor?
Greetings.
Nope, I can't. Still don't know why I can't finish up that quest. Anyway, with that dealt with, we should probably go check over on our, over here. Yanni Pavani, did you have your information? Have you found that special item for me yet? Still need patience. Alright, Astriel. Let's see. I have found a cave full of weapons and armor on the Crab's Claw coast. It sounds like this shipment we found out about.
Interesting. Most interesting indeed. This might be our most meaningful breakthrough. A fortuitous turn of events for certain.
I really should go back there and remove the weapons and armor. No, leave them for now. Did you leave any signs of your intrusion? No, I stuck to the shadows and left nothing disturbed. Excellent. There is no point removing the contents of the cave. There will almost certainly be more deliveries, and the longer the enemy does not know of our discovery, the better. We do not really have the people available to keep a constant watch over the cave, and for now you should continue with Hevisar's tasks. Hopefully through them we will learn of something that will help us to take advantage of your discovery. Let us hope so. Let's see. I want to update you on my progress. A tribe of goblins have been stealing the cattle here under orders from orcs.
Fascinating. I wonder why they would need such large numbers of cattle. Do they have an army to feed, do you think? With the way you describe the caves, they are certainly feeding someone.
The orcs were certainly running the operation, and there is this mention of a master. Yes, most ominous. I wonder who this master is. We certainly need to find out one way or another. You know, I really feel sorry for these goblins sometimes. They are always getting pushed around by orcs and the larger goblinoids. That's no kind of fun, is it? Life's not a beach, is it, Astriel? What a strange metaphor. I'm not quite sure quite how to answer that. But where might they be hiding such an army? Good question. This mention of trolls in a great rock. Well, the main place for trolls in this place is, you won't be surprised to learn, I'm sure, the Trollbark Forest. Maybe they have some kind of base there. Not the most hospitable of locations, but one that is unlikely to be easily discovered. Let us hope we can discover more clues. This mention of a flow of weapons suggests you might be right. Agreed. We already know of weapons being shipped by the Zentarim through Daggerford. Now we discover orcs moving weapons from a cave store. If I was a betting woman, I would wager that these two facts are not unrelated. You better tell Hevisar of your discoveries too if you've not already done so. Alright. Have you discovered anything about the weapons being shipped? Alright, nothing else new there. Right, I am going to put some things into this chest because I don't need to be carrying everything. Like this, and this, and... I guess I don't need this anymore. I'll put all of the alcohol in. Because I have all this alcohol, I don't need it all. I'm keeping the vial of poison, however. Never know what that might lead to. The rest of that is fine. That is all fine. That is all fine. Alright, I think I'm good there. Go ahead and put the Uthgard burial totem in here. There we go. And now go ahead and put these in. I don't need to hold on to all that alcohol. Alright, do we have any messengers about to show up? The answer is no. Alright. Well, I guess we can go and follow up on things. So, he's in the wild pastures by the other shepherds. Which means he must be up here. Farmer Gazlo, there we are.
My greetings.
My lord, Mr. Dimpet has told me of your coming. Sure is a mighty honor to have such a noble and handsome hero visit us here in our humble dwellings. Oh god, that one is... Eesh. Helping the common folk is a matter of honor and duty, good shepherd. Please, tell me where you saw these comings and goings in your fields. Yes, of course. I've spoken to the other shepherds to save you the work, if it pleases you. No one has seen anything suspicious during daytime, only at night. Everything's happened down by the river, my lord. A little way southwest of here, you see. You'll know the spot when you find it, like. There's a skull of some beast laying down there. It must have been the size of a village, at least, when it were living. Ah, dragon, I suspect. They can grow to huge sizes. If you be saying so, my lord, I don't be knowing about such stuff. I wonder what it could have eat to get so big. Oh god, I love this statement. Oh, you know, they are just incredibly efficient at converting food into body mass is all. It's hell trying to lose weight if you're a dragon. Be thankful for you aren't. No. Yes, one of the important questions of life, to be sure. Let's see. Thank you for all your help, Gazlo. I will start my search now. Okay, so it is nighttime. I think it's on the other side of the river, because I remember... There it is. Behind the dragon skull. This is the spot where the farmers have seen mysterious shadows moving through the fields at night. Let me drop a save first. I have a little bit of time after all. Set up camp and keep watch. After a few hours, something very interesting happens. Orcs. Quite a few orcs. Led by a Tanaruk. Which way we go now? That way, boss. No, that other way. Oh no, we lost again. Fools, I'll feed your tongues to the wargs. Boss? Why don't we ask him? A spy! Attack! Not really a spy. Well, the Tanaruks died. Well, at least orcs die easily. Okay, that was dealt with easily. Potion of bull strength, nice. Some coins and evidence found in the farmlands. This seems to be what passes for instructions in orc culture. Stupid thick skull, it be simple. From forest, head north all the way to the human farms. Scout meet you there and take rest of way. Think your mother gave too much boiled slug when you baby. Made you into slug brain, so say this again. Travel only at night, do not attack farmers or anyone else. There will be time for that later when the master is ready. Okay. Well, we can probably tell the guy that we finished what we needed to, and the orcs are dealt with.
My greetings.
I found them where you said, Gazlo. A troop of orcs and their leader trying to sneak away north under cover of darkness. Needless to say, they won't be getting to their destination. What a mighty hero. I couldn't have done it without your help, Gazlo. My thanks to you. My lord, Mr. Dimpet will be happy to hear of your news, I'm sure. Yes, I'll report back to him as soon as I can. Stepped in cow dung again. Alright, let's go back. Fortunately, it shouldn't take too long. Back to Liam's hold again. Only 4 hours, not too bad. Well, we can report in. Please use the door, thank you.
It is good to see you again. Were you able to observe these orcs?
I intercepted a band of orcs heading north. The leader carried instructions that once again referred to this mysterious master.
Well done. Although I can barely say that I am pleased by these events.
Uncle Hevisar? Uncle Hevisar? Hush now, lad. Let Jareth Loreni speak, then we will tell them everything. Hey, aren't you Jarek's plaid? Yes, sir. Please, tell us your news, and then I will explain why the boy is here. Explain to Hevisar about the orcs crossing the pastures. Well, it would appear that these creatures have not been following this master's instructions, or that instructions have changed. Why? What has happened? They took my daddy away. I seen them doing it. They ran off west towards the coast. A pity they could not have taken mine many years ago. Excuse me, who took him, lad? My nephew here saw a band of orcs attack and capture his father, Jarek, and a number of other shepherds but a few hours ago. You have to help them, Jareth Loreni. Quickly, for I fear they are in the greatest danger. Uncle, I don't want my daddy to die. Don't fear, son. I will bring him back safe and sound.
The orcs must have another base of operations somewhere in the area. If you can find it, I wager you will find the prisoners too. Please, hurry.
I leave immediately. I shall return once I find them. I think I know where it might be. At least I have a hunch. Probably that, that hidden cave. The one filled with all of the things.
Hello.
The one filled with all the weapons. Oh, Astriel. I'd like to update you on my progress. I have intercepted a warband of orcs crossing the wild pastures.
Well done. If they did not know of our presence before now, the enemy will surely soon start to suspect that someone is onto them. We must hope these orcs are too full of bravado to take the threat seriously.
I will keep myself alert to any danger. Good. Be extra careful from now on. The fact that these orcs were headed north suggests that they had indeed emerged from the Trollbark Forest, although the place is so large that in itself is of little help. And traveling at night, with orders not to engage anyone. Someone is taking great care that their destination is also not discovered. I wonder where they are going. To Daggerford, perhaps? What, for a quiet night out at the Chateau Elite? Actually, I thought they looked more like Blackstone Inn types. I'm sorry for being facetious. I do not mean to criticize. Of course Daggerford is a likely end target, but these orcs are obviously massing elsewhere. We have to hope that they have not almost completed their preparations. What is there to the north that might be of consequence to an orc? I have no idea. Nothing springs to mind as a likely destination. Hopefully we will soon find out where they are headed. Of course. You had better tell Hevisar of your discoveries too if you have not already done so. Alright. I think I should hold on to that evidence just in case. I mean, who knows? Yeah, evidence found in farmlands, evidence found in kitchens. Okay. So, well, let's see if there's anyone outside. Well, let me do a rest first here, because I can. Oh, we got a messenger. That's a talking chicken. Good grief, man. What took you so long? Are you a talking chicken? How very astute of you. Had some trouble with the polymorph spell, did you? Who in Mialiki's name would want to assume this form? You must help me. It is a matter of life and death. Aha, there you are, my little feathered friend. It's plugging time. The butcher waves a sharp, blood-stained axe in the air and grabs at the chicken. Help! Save me! The butcher, he's after me! Hand over the chicken! The angry butcher points menacingly towards their stronghold where the strange chicken has taken refuge. Does that chicken belong to you? Aye, and never have I seen a plumper chicken. She'll taste mighty good in my cooking pot tonight. The fat butcher's pasty white jowls hang loosely under his jaw, and his belly is as round as a giant ale keg. You must have other chickens? Pah! I paid 5 gold pieces for that plump little chicken, and I have a hankering for some tasty chicken pot pie tonight. I'll buy the chicken for 10 gold pieces. Ah, she's a right fine little bird, so tender and so plump. I'll sell her to you for no less than 25 gold pieces. The butcher's watery eyes twinkle with unabashed greed while he licks his thick lips in anticipation. Fine. The butcher grins, carefully pocketing your coins inside his stained leather apron. He waves and walks away, whistling a happy tune. Okay, what is this chicken? Oh, whatever shall become of me? Do not fear, the butcher is gone. Thank goodness, I simply cannot stand to think about what that big nasty butcher was going to do with his axe. Thank you for saving me. Why didn't you just talk to that butcher? He did not seem to be the type who would listen to a chicken. That oaf would have chopped my head off the instant that I opened my beak to speak. Why did you come here? Last night I overheard that nasty butcher talking about the great hero who moved into the abandoned keep near Liam's Hold. I figured that you'd be the sort of man who might help a paltry poultry. And what exactly does a chicken want? I am not a chicken! My real name is Jada, and I am a druid of Govan's sacred circle in the Brush of Barbs. My fellow druids and I were cursed by a dark druid. We were polymorphed into helpless birds and scattered around the region. What can I do to help? Take me to the stone circle of Govan in the Brush of Barbs, where my druid leader Tatham is imprisoned. Govan's circle is guarded by twin oak trees, which will allow you to pass only after you speak the magical passwords, Cloudberry and Bilberry. Pick up the chicken. Okay then. We have a talking chicken. A druid that is polymorphed into a chicken. Okay, well, that's something we'll be dealing with in the next episode, because this one's gone on long enough. Next episode, we will do what is likely going to be a very silly quest. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Jareth Loreni, Perfbin, and Reagan. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Darkness over Daggerford, and I shall see you all next time.